I can't believe I did this to my lip. Anyway, good afternoon. It's good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night to Obia, everyone that's here. And then before I I will draw the cards for the first week of December way for all of us because I think that a lot of the times in the year ebi mu nya reading and ene 1st of December 2025 yɛwɔ moon a ɔne Chiron ɛte hɔ. Moon na mu wɔ Mars. Moon ne wɔ Mars a ɛyɛ a ebufuo ɛba nkasa because you know that Mars ne signature yɛ anger ne aggression. Enti etimi create situations a ɛyɛ intense ka. Sorry. Enti ene 1st of December 2025 moon no ɛda Aries ɛna baby ɔda no ɛyɛ baby a moon da se moon ne wɔ Aries a itimi create ebufuo kakra enti usually ɛyɛ ebufuo ne de obi na ɛbɛ trigger wo enti bi a woda sorry ya na so bi ayɛ baby na trigger wo ya and this one no it is meant to fish out your deepest wound adeɛ bi a ɛti ye mu dada ɔya obi a ɛwɔ hɔ dada na ase dipa ne yɛ bibi kakra na akɔmmia so enti na suddenly asɛ yɛ act out enti yɛbɛtumi ayɛ aggressive kakra yɛbɛtumi ayɛ bad kakra your energy de betimi ayesa but this whole December no one thing is that they say Mercury was stationed direct but one thing a lot of you don't know about astrology they say yɛka sɛ planet bi ɔkɔ n'akyi wahyɛ ase ɛkɔ n'anim a ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛhu sɛ ɔkɔ n'anim na wafiri mu daabi yɛwɔ neɛ yɛfrɛ no ne post shadow period so planet da now ɔkɔ n'akyi te sɛ Mercury say no for about 2 weeks after was station direct no ɔbɛsan aprapra ne nan ase ɛwɔ kwan so still for the next couple of weeks now till 15th of December no yɛbɛ deal with transport challenges ne bio yɛbɛ deal with communication problems yɛbɛ deal with excess a ɛba back nkɔfoɔ bi a asɛ yɛnim ɔmo dada na ɔmo suddenly ɔmo bobɔ ba ne adeɛ we will suddenly start to have all of these things enti ɛnɛ baabi a moon ne da no ɛda Aries ɛna ɔde ne ho aka Chiron nso Chiron deɛ yɛ ɔyaw enti ɛte saa ne nti yɛbɛkɔ through ɔyaw kakra ne ebufuo nneɛma ɛbɛhyɛ yɛ ebufuo kakra but this whole year na nkasa ɔmo sɛ yɛ Mars na yɛdi ne dwuma enti January no in one of my posts na me ka sɛ ɛbɛboa yɛ sɛ yɛbɛnya abotrɛ nti yɛmfa abotrɛ ne nwie afiwe next year no then na yɛn nyinaa yɛnya ahyase foforɔ because na ewia no activate ne ho so a lot of us will start to chase nneɛma a ɛda yakoma so ɛma yɛ nigye ne adeɛ enti I think that by close of December so I'll be drawing cards on saa beginning of January no but ɛnya adeɛ koraa a yɛwɔ January most of the time no December you will still be carrying the energies from 2025 into the 2026 until wo birthday ni be hiti ansa enema bi ada ne kakra enti say if ene what that sorry you will go through emotional stress as a waka enema bi esi dada wo wabra bom ana nipa bi aba be kenya oya obi wo mu a moon ne da Aries or the ne ho aka Chiron saa na energy ne bɛyɛ but adeɛ bɛkye no na etwam enti ma obi emfa ne nneɛma bi mmɛhyɛ wabufuo ma wonyɛ ne wobɛwie no na wɛno wo ho ɛbɛha adwen eti yɛn nyinaa yɛnkora yɛn ho yie now we are almost out of Mercury retrograde 2 more weeks na your free energy na se kra enti still na delays ni bi bewo honomo but I think that yemu bi so nya clarity yemu bi no afa enema ye clear ama ye yate enema say so we are ready to take our life forward that is also so beautiful and amida say so and then me who first person oba ha efe na ye baaye already no I said ene kra madwene wo ho maybe say minya time na me frɛ wo enti I will be doing that but me hyɛ boa me boshe dey, don't count on it, but one day me wo hwa na eba me trim a I will make that call. Eti se wo wa ha so wonye reading da wo pepe se wo be ye reading you can actually call me. Wo betimi afre me. Offer me and I'm a chat amount. I'm yet to find someone or kind chat. I will say, oh, me reading no if you're mommy or her margin that be obwa, oka cry, because say obwa, because I have time for you. I'm ready for you to help you navigate or life any day. And yeah, say a little bit of information about ourselves. E kinya ye, e ma yetimi e bobrani ye to say me. I tell people that astrology changed my life. It really did. Because the first time I met me, it felt like an aha moment to be where you realize that, oh, intina sa say na. And then at that point now I started to make changes about my own life. And I can tell you that for the longest of time I'm way more happier. I'm way more mimi ni me da maka say unless say me ana me trim so bia ye bibi me koye ni bia shemu because me energy no sa na tie. Sometimes I love to pay people back for their but not in an aggressive way. Maybe I say my test or message kama so you understand the essence or the impact of the corona but enya ade a me ma for energy disrupt me any idea. So anybody that's my friend ushia me cry na say yo brana yenka bibi kakra me see you me basisi I will not come because sometimes I like to do things when I really think I'm ready to embrace them. Enye bra will be the shame. Etiaya kan wo chat because there was somebody in 2012 she called me. She told me that or quitting a marriage. I remember that conversation because most of them are the reason why I decided so I'll take this one full time and then I looked at her chats and then I told her that I don't think ubetimi jaya warrior because there are so many things that are holding the marriage in place and yet they dear but say ube jai so de but there is something you can do. You need to get yourself out of the house and then start chasing and doing something. And these days when I see her videos, I'm so happy because you can see she's thriving, on living in survival mode bio, on train say ubimbe ye bibi bio, on why ye niema, and who say nenia j she's calmer, she's happier. And I think that's what we all look for, right? And you'll be an hour mano. It doesn't mean that nipa na enye mano no worry. Obi oho beko mu ansa we hu sa ade na enye mame. And obi oho no mo gina chire or share experiences na or say onyem. And there are some people they are not happy with their life. They are not happy with their marriage. But now obi aka trend say say wunua bi ekwa awari ojaye na wo mama so jaye na wo nana so you have family cares in Tina. Hey Ghana bibia ni ho no my friend is say wo family cares. It is never true. You see we choose your families no because ewe busua de was say yenya bibia link ye nyina together. Enti no ade bi ho no ma abena befemu ne maame afemu dada ne enti it will take one person from that family line to understand that okay, this is the pattern. How about I take a new direction or a new way for myself? It doesn't mean that I was so na relationship because me jaya wari enti wo de usuro say we jaya wari ansha na enkofo beka ye best rewo you will not have your privileges anymore, so you keep on staying there. Now with the adwendwene sa na with the sweetheart, live for yourself. You are more than you are perfect. Don't worry about what other people would say. Jenny ni afofro de no very different. I say that all the time because me say almost say yeah television, main kai time I share television, because a lot of the time the people that sit on your Ghanaian TV station, when you listen to the things they say, you are better off going to find your own something to learn. And then when you look at role models, you look at almost utterances, the way they think, the way you understand that no. So often no, it's better you start to look at baby energy no very positive, baby energy no more liberating, so that you can embody that. Because there is a book, I don't know how Anapa we say I was listening to Mire Philade but the Game of Life, and I remember the first time I encountered that book, I started to reprogram my own subconscious mind, and I believe that the things that I say, the things that I call into my life, and so ninyina eba minima dia makase me pa emma. Sometimes I'm even in awe. Unless I don't think it, and you will say oh, some obi koka say adentina wonye trilone or something. I mean, that's what people tell you when you tell them that, oh, you need to be able to manifest the things that you want. Life isn't just about money. Life is about peace of mind. It's about your stability. It's about your faith, and it's about creating a space for your own self in the world. Na about sika. And then if you are able to feed yourself, if you are able to have a good place to rest your head, believe me, you are doing so well. And say it has to be your goal to be able to create that sense of ease around yourself. You wouldn't be in situations where people will take advantage of you. Wouldn't need situation I am looking down on you. People will treat you like, don't take the identity I am for edema. So me cry dear, and I assure me cry that is not your identity. Your identity is that you have the ability to turn things around for yourself, embracing that good energy. And I me cry dear, and I see me fear dear, it is not your identity. Leave that behind. Forge a new identity for yourself. Men tosa anyomna ye say kramai funu baby a otese me na media mensem fatana media mehwe baby a ye wo me a obia sefata. As far as you are breathing, as far as you exist, you have a name. As far as you are coming out of somebody's womb, adie bi e wa asase so ha we say wo pe no, you have the right to them. Unless, of course, you don't have a right to it. But you have the right to them. And if you do the work, they will eventually come to you. And most of you know, I can tell you for a fact that a lot of these things will mess you up. A lot of these things, soul. There are people who thought that, oh, if I have $1 million this, then I'll be more happy. But they got there and they realized that they need something more to be happy. So life itself is like that. And a lot of the time, what the say, create that ease around yourself. Keep believing, having the faith. The beautiful things you can do. Catcher wo say ade bi efri wo yemu bebia no. Say gina ho no ma han toso. Ade bia na efri wo nsuno mu, na efri wo mu eba no eto ho a, it is gold. And I love eno na ma me say me pe me ma me esi emisa asempa, because she will tell you that as it turns to gold, and that's affirmation, right? So it becomes her reality. Na adani gold. And that is the energy. Whether you are a guy or you are a girl, one thing you cannot afford to not have confidence. You need to have it. Believe in yourself. No matter what, you deserve it. And no matter what, you are well. You can say, oh, you're worthy. Yes. Would deserve it. Don't let a part of yourself with insecurity not get the best of you. Now want to say for breadcrumbs all the time. You matter when you cram my funu baby. You are important. You have a place in this world. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You have dreams that can turn into reality if you work hard on them enough. Inti afei December we enye ye mantra. Everything that we touch turns to gold. Your mantra no. Everything that we touch turns to gold. Inti afe ye ko bibia ho a ye beko ho because we believe that ebe prosper, ebe ye yie, ebe ko yie. Mentena se na menka se we ye kraman funu baby na bidie maami na maami oton bidie na de be. Every circumstance or situation that you are handed with ashasi in your life no eni ho say be crash wo e wo ho say e be strengthen wo so that you know and set your priorities right na wetimi echi si neema e be ba be boa wa brabo. And if Mars in if the moon in Aries can be betrayal, I say take action. You need to take action. Enti say ye will healing take action. Say ye wuntimi enka se opese wunya ayaresa bra wondwene mpo se wobetimi enya ayaresa, because there are so many people that really want liberation but they don't think they deserve it, and still they are confined. Still no ya incarcerate omo because they don't think say omo deserve the freedom that omo dwene ho nimpo ade bia so susu se win deserve ya. It will never come to you if you believe that your boy will say source and if you are one with the universe, you understand that in the universe bibia will rule. Bibia ni wo ye funu or ya the time or ye rejected, whatever. Everybody is playing their own role. So play your role. Yeah, what dear, and make it beautiful, make it lovely, and let go of your fears. Your fears are no, they don't hold. It only exists in your head. It is our dream. You will say, oh, me dear. And the people that are always enkofona winyaka say, oh, maybe minyanka next year I will move to a bigger place and do this, and they are telling you, hey, what dear jama winni minti unkofo mo call hono mama braba unko mu ye I had the heya pa be okay they talk you out of your dreams all the time, not because say they are protecting you, but because they themselves they don't have the confidence to chase after the things that they want. Enough we're projecting a fear no ewo so start letting go of these kinds of people and energies and start telling yourself that adebia obetachino turn it to gold and go after the gold. Kona koyi because baby a gold is sheno eya adotie ewo honomo eti wube wonsa beka. You need to dig into dotie no. And then the other thing is also that you trust your intuition kese, because intuition never goes wrong. When you have a feeling about something, honor it. Last weekend, I go through my poems matro, and then I saw one that made me laugh. I had written that if I should tell you the many times the voice in me talked and I didn't listen, you would say, what a little fool, what a pretty little fool. And of course, when we don't listen to the voice inside, we become fools in the end, because we can say, oh, mekai pa, nanka. So now, anko baby, we are in charge of our lives. We have control. You bet me set intentions right. We can love ourselves. We can love the people that we love whilst loving ourselves. We can choose better for ourselves. And my life no fit, easy, de, my nije. Until let's do that. My one my funubabi. You are a part of the universe, and you are also an important part of universe. Eti uko jina sorry de muna wo bompa na wo say ade ache me de rade ase me de nka me nsem fatapo me de nka me hwe bebia me fiba nka me nsem fatampo. How dare you say that? How dare you belittle yourself? How dare you look at yourself as something unimportant, something insignificant? You are important. You are significant. You matter. Adeɛ bi a wobɛtouch bɛtumi atɛn gold. So please go out there and then turn every dirt into gold. You're capable. Woyɛ bɛrima or woyɛ ɔbaa o, go out there and do greater things for yourself. Believe in yourself and trust in your own intuition. Ɛbɛboa wo. Ɛna sɛ wobɛpɛ sɛ wobɛte wo life ase nso a, mewɔ ha. You can call me on 0500326799. If I tell me you're reading here, don't call me. You can save the number, you can send me a message. Me use this SIM card or my cell phone. As soon as you call me, no, we will disrupt live session. So please, you can just fato baby kakra until me na why. Wafremi Maya Kasa. And don't worry, readings no Obia size you can book for a tarot reading session. With date of birth reading. Better past life or career, relationship matters or personality. And what you see, those of you who just go into relationships, okomwa blindly, and free on wa wouldn't tie bibia, what in campana where you went to your best son or domintina or best son or domintina. Before you realize you are in the marriage, you are crying a river. Now say na me mami me worry ya or best ra me na me kuno se na me nana bi na sofo bi so aka try say aha say wo worry ya na mami bi be che wo handkerchief ai me use ya na they are lying to you. Awari ebegu nipa no onya enye bibi na obi be ya ansa obi ayesa awari ebegina no matter what omumienu nyina they can be very ombeti me use word way TikTok ombe cancel me way no ebi oho a omumienu nyina obi a ne ho no ma otime de nani hwefa ako but omubechini sa they will still come to the ombetna ho awo nkwala still na omote ho na omobobra enye obi na beche wo bode ansa wawari egu ana enye obi na obehwe wani bi na ebema wawari ebesei enye nokre. It is never true. The only thing is that compatibility a lot. Compatibility, if you look at how the chart itself even works, a lot. It is I will say obi board there na ebema wawari egudea. I can tell you that abrewetra board there brewa adi emani njina ne board there or the brewa usro say ai na se or the aye medro nti na wakoto atwene nipa no so de be 6 months no digina board there ne brewo. If you don't like something from somebody, you can just tell them you don't need it. But when you take something and then you throw it away, you are teaching the universe that adiebia eba the pebia nenko dumpster, and all the time you will be picking the trash into maami bi ukodwoma atabrewa de woto na ade a onku oba a ohye woyem onse wabrabo onye wo hwe because we still have these kinds of fear ukodwoma abrewa te hono mo se okoto na ade obese imagine say wo wabo abrewa na se niema ankoyie na wuti dwoma eton ade na nyangel bia bedu ho a osuro se obetimi ase ni nti ose onto ade a imagine how you would feel at that point. Please yen toto ye niema ye yen treat obia say na adwene mu ye fine can, even if you don't have trust in people. If you go about thinking people will destroy you, in the end while thoughts and then be destroy you, you will see that it gets to a point where we see enkoye nti enkoye na wo de da ho saa na afia akwa sa still na etia na etie nti yenhwe ye kasa ye ya adwene no when we have a feeling about something enye okwabre we bi wa no beye wo bibi me na wenyini. My grandmother is there, and I even love the old women. Me Pauma Sempa, I like them a lot because when you are around them, you are happy. Me nana say they be always sikashene natari anymore hanomo. So as soon as last time we went to her in the village, the only thing I told my child is that kokachre wona say oma whisker. Okoye na will say, Grandma, I want money. and I mean and say ada na me nkyerɛ ne twi na me kyerɛ no, but she doesn't know that me ba no deal with language problems kakra nti afei na osua ne twi no. And my grandmother otwa bode de brɛ me medi omo village omo brɛ me menke medi. They know I like cocoyam a lot, so they bring it to me most of the time, and they're really lovely people. Obejina ne board there no they abro na so for bi si ebedu ho a ubewu nti e wo se wo kototwene. Please, when you don't like something, learn how to turn it down. Na also obeya abrewa ni bi obeya akokra ni bi. Imagine say when you mental disorder. Imagine say we do menopause, we go through Pluto square, Neptune square, we go through Uranus opposition. Near there, until we see my we hear what's original class, we be from why you're confused most of the time from 40 to 43, you know. And imagine say when nama say bibia ba umo kasa kasa no obi say we ye be for. Ya Africa ha, ya pa. The way we treat omo e wasa ye de enumunya ma wo mo na ye treat omo so omo ye adehunu bi. The only thing we are celebrating me hu sikani a ya bo ne be yida da bia ye maame mo na sebe omo ni bi omo ni obi aka omo ho ne ade omo ana da bia ye de sa e de ye omo da bia ye ni oni bi na na ye de ye omo enti wo so wo ba wo nyini aba wo so be ye panyini ni bi. And people are going to do this to you. And Obeka say, na ye me say, but now we say usano, you were treating everyone else as the fool or a wizard. Bebre mun komo kromo because of that. Everybody is a witch, everybody is a wizard. And no sorry. If you think somebody can hurt you, then there is no reason for you to be a Christian or go to church. Because not just say and this person is bigger and mightier and knows everything. Why would you fear a nipa distraction? Because you know a human being cannot destroy another human being. And near me see what ya see because I will say Cynthia. Beye mbeye will be bia ona na nye beye okwa nye beye. And okwa wona na ho kra woda ne mpa so asempani so ate said they kra woda wo beda pa because they take care of you better than anyone else. Because time na wo maami oda wo maami ne maami yem no wo so woda wo maami yem wo ba so da wo so wo yem because ye can say kusua na ye did them. So you are linked to all these people. So imagine seeing them and treating them as enemies. Say, hey, me dear, omo ye me be na kra ne day now. Sometimes you know these things they do to us. Any day me na ne day pa. Oti me frame me kra say me can brofo me ntre ne brofo de be didi nkofo atem. She would call me and say, me man no English words obeti media kana adwen akere nkofo. And you see a woman like that and I think that the ability to survive and on a mommy so me very good at surviving whatever comes my way. And if you have somebody like that, why would you abandon them? Even if they do not understand, even if you think they are the problem, you should be able to work out more differences kakra with them, because a family no here and where we are going now, we see that yet ebusua ni mu ya say ebusua ye basa because obi habo bibi obi akone na sorry miracle wania fight the enemy church, taking control church, everything obi wone de nti obi so kwa na ye kire no ye different oba bedupe afe na me cousin we, me auntie we, me nana we, me papa we, and then ya say bibia. And you know that with separation, and so we become weaker. With separation, nothing moves, because even near Umoja, you treat the person as enemy. And I'm not saying that we do not have people that will do things against. Of course, these things exist, but the more na ye di who she more the more, and on them I attract these kinds of situations, because so what Jenny say will be all the time no thoughts ne bema will be ma wo so wetimi agiedi. So how about you believe in the positive? How about you start to think about all the good things that can happen to you? How about you imagine you want a child? Imagine it. Imagine say wo ba hye we yam one na ekwa ha wo de na efa ha wo de na yese. Imagine say wo ba pon school ma wo frɛ wo. Me, when I wanted to be pregnant, I wrote letters to my child from the first day till I got pregnant till Mebano or Ba. Still now I have a diary there. I write to her all the time until she herself can read it and understand that the things we really want. Yeah, they are and we are far too powerful to let fear take control over our life and our minds. Yeah, more of it. Yeah, pepe sinto bia eni ha ne aka ne say ye be trust wo ya ye mu na ye tu anamo and do that. And wherever you are no na wadua eduaba papa e wo ho no mo wo ma me friend no na we bisa no what to say wo ho ye talk to them. It's all right to do that. Even my father left me when I was 3 years old, but I looked for him. I talked to him. Sometimes I would call him, oh, what is saying, I'm my baby. He doesn't take anything from me, but it's beautiful to do that. It doesn't mean that you are teaching people to not. There is something you need to learn. I was saying, we be harmonize we inside, we be grudges, free we let you go of some of these things, or you can even sleep better. A lot of us, yari thoughts, grudges, fear, and breaking your body not down, and we keep fighting and curing in the wrong way because obenu me draw to said day now we three ma dwen ye who hold the grudges eja wa komayare eja wa yem hihye uhu nipa ne kra wo yem ahyew. You even want say nipa ne nkema ne nye yie kra nka wo de wunye yie nchen no se ne ebe ya obi hu say yes wa beka obi a wo chen no, but wo wuntimi enye sa wo obi abrabo so ne onipa ne dia you have no control over it. So let go of the grudge. Yeah, sometimes Katre will say, I let go of anything a blocking me happiness, a blocking me health, a blocking me peace of mind. Start saying that to yourself, and then allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to let go, to completely let go. Because when you hold on to things like and you cannot want to do better than anybody. There are people who always do better than you, and some who will do worse than you. You are not better than them in any way. So let's put these into them. Confidence no emra emayen kan sheda emayen fa sa scarier stories no na wo mafrɛ wo na wamba no wonim sɛ mesoma wo na wankɔ abonsam gyam na wo bɛkɔ. What is this? A child needs to be able to choose because they think it is the right choice, not because it's so sure so be best. And that is the reason we have people that are very dishonest. We have liars because when nobody is watching, now we think we can do whatever we want. Because the same in Semna na ye catcher when I until they grow to a certain point, they realize that here a hell no, it doesn't come soon enough. Then they don't mind anything that you say anymore. Then they are out there stealing, lying, doing whatever they think. But if you are able to build a child based on integrity, you teach the child fire burns if you touch it. The child knows to not get there again. You teach them, say, adie way no ne cause, this cause ni effect ni, way ni effect ni. If you lie, lying can get you into trouble. Sometimes it's better to keep quiet than to say anything. And when you do these things with a child, acronym in your friend is secret, they will lay their guard down. Especially more money Scorpios and Capricorn. The Capricorn say when they become authoritarians. Or dream say was so be a funny coin, so so show be a wouldn't now one koye juma no odi was so obema waye juma to say sebi win nipa. because osano sa na ya kire no say it has to be control, it has to be power. And Scorpio is also like that. Osano oye bibia omu say onya ya de kro na ya bebobo nani so abuse ne doso. Eti onyini pa no so nim say oh, it's all about abusing other people if you are stronger than them. Eti ono so obi ye na de kakra onim ne ye friend fache obekọ ho obekọ akoye nipa ne bi obe blow ne up obeye, and you see that happening every day all the time. But when children know how far their anger can take them, when they understand how far omo choices dey omo bekwa, believe me, they take better decision. It will surprise you. Enkra almost nketwa ne omo betimi aka akere o sense you go or sink mo a, my child will come to me say me ye dishes no na nsuo na efa ho obeba be ka akere me say mama you are wasting the water, because she knows that nsuo no say bana won shada amfa nye bibi ehun hia dia, you need to close it up. And it's not because they say oh yeah just oh yeah kra bonny, but you are wasting the water, bill never kosro. And that is what a child needs to understand so they can choose better for themselves. Enti me say me nye good at parenting. Sometimes all I do is dance and eat with my child. Sometimes obetna say obeye niema bia ono apene ade. But when it comes to these traumatic niema, I'm very self-conscious that part. No? So let's do that. Let's do a better job. Eno na ye friend no breaking cycles. Eno na nye cares. Ye bibi a wo hu say in this way no ebe haye. Say usana yese wodi kanwano tum, and that is what we do to children. Say akrani do baby a onya yese obedi bibi also you own the rice na ma made the rice abre no say mama me ndi rice kanwano tum wa bodam wo kra when ye bi na wudi na wa bro ne kra de egu. So what you are teaching the child at that point and say oni kwan so be express ni interest, oni kwan so be kan ye ope your case say ni abrabode ma ni bi ono de omfa ne sa ye nka nchire nipa so say omfa bibi sa. You teach a person say senior tem ho no enye mana, they have the right to leave it behind and push towards something good. Enti akra no, instead of saying say what they would not say na windi na we akra bone na wabodam obi kra enye bi no, you can tell the child that I understand you want something different, but ene die eye mo na mewo ade achi amane choice bi sa ne say abena ene ye ni den ono abeka aduan no. Sometimes just do what the child is asking. No, I know that ahokyere wo baby ani obebi sa we fried rice won't me afford the fried rice wa bontin. You can make something little and call it fried rice. Now when akra na enjoy ewe honomo. And me, I have taught children in the classroom and when I taught them na me who you say all we do to children is say you can't almost say suppress almost, so they grow up, they have no confidence, they don't know how to love themselves. Teacher ni kra ojina na nimona or abuse akra no take advantage mema no mo ne nkra na de da basa because this child no feel says so be done and a trace or no so you will be at that point no. And look at these people almost so no role models Emma nkra no. It is a way parenting pa, instead of worrying about woba ni sune ne ban no ko school dem ko hwe teacher na o kire na de no sene e otie, because a teacher ni kire wo ba de 1 year akra no befa ne kasa obefa ne neye obefa ne subi e de aka ono ne de ho ho na wo se wo ma weni bre ho na wo se wo ma weni bre say they should instill these right values no, so that children can be better. Because adwuma ni nyina wo form ho wutime so ye foundation ni ye wie pe. That's it. Your child knows what to do. Your child knows how to think. They use their spare time for creative work and then they become more responsible adult. And nama na watu obi gatemo ofani mra na we piegu obi we mo obi danye chikra na we jegu obi katre ne se kofa free okra na we didi na tem no okoni baby. We create a lot more lawless people, a lot more they are out of control and now you produce your mama or minor, and in the end now you be your ministers, your MPs, your teachers, your judges, everything, and then they keep on spreading these malicious intent everywhere that they go. It's as parents, as mothers, as children. as brothers, as husbands, say ukunu nim seni obedo wiya wenije. You are able to have better communication. With me last time you had be a serious, but I don't think that I have to talk about it. But yeah, yente ya brabo ase na yentu ya brabo ni ye. So I'll start with Efe. I'm sure I'll do this for another one now. Intibe 212 na Mary. I'm not going to be talking again after 212 na Mary. I think that kakra yena yenyano, if we can work with it, if we can start today, ebeye bibi edi amaye ebeboaye ankasa, because me I've learned that, and it really does help us. Eboaye enye se oh de wo hwe saa neema we ya che se wo ye oba na wo ye be ma krade na wo de wo be ye emotions why ye oba. And right now we see that there are a lot more men that are ready to work on their own anger, their understanding of power and control. And yes, say we ye be ma, you have to be can obi ase all the time. And now we your boss, so you are always looking at your own interest. You don't mind obia dabi. Yɛnyɛ ne saa bio. Ewiase no ani bia ba yɛsua adeɛ, yɛkɔ school na yɛma school na fa yɛ mu nyinaa. School ne ntete yɛ so that we can become a product of what we studied. Instead of yɛbɛma ɛnyɛ adwuma no kɔta koraa, especially teachers no momfa nkyɛ me, because when I taught in the classroom I was surprised that teacher ni na wakosua psychology, wasua child education, whatever, even they are more omo problem kyɛn nkraa na omo ba betete omo no, and they don't see their problem. They think it's a matter of control, it's a matter of beating the child, whipping the child. Yebuna say yebuna obehwe teacher ni no kra. There was a teacher who or blow ne or spiti basabasa ewa around. And then he was looking for children very disciplined, but he doesn't know how obey kipi almost say sanitization no ono kra nim se ne obe handle, but he is teaching children and he is sleeping around with people's children. And this is the role model ye choose diama kra no say obeti we are around the one na we gina balcony no na why no de go form. And so I can't be, because a child is learning everything. And these are the people that say that my but they are filled with so much problems. How be mentally, baby, and they are telling you they know everything that is right with the child. Enti yenshe moko mo PTA na look at a teacher's demeanor, their expression. I would sit in staff room when obi maami betwa mo na teachers ashas ye wa wonhwa ne waye ne ho wonhwa ne waye ne nim wonhwa ne waye ne ha enu nti na wa wonhwe nti na ne ba ne mpaye say. And these are teachers, they gossip. Obi maami kra call mo di ne ho konkonsa enya kra and they are always finding fault with children. And me movie bar no. I've never seen that in Accra, baby. I'm a Baniko school no. But one day my child told me that, Mama, stop fooling. I went to the teacher and said, you should mind your utterances, because I wouldn't want my child to tell me to stop fooling. Or say, oh no, me, you don't have to say that again. And my daughter has stopped. Enti say brofone so a borrowed language, so sometimes we fully struggle with expression. So it's your omo ka asem ni bi omo nim se o anwording. So anyway, Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Ife Tapo for the first week of December? Infinite Spirit, what should she know? What is she supposed to hear? Oh, Effie. I don't know how I'm going to get up from here. You've dropped some of my cards. Me sorry, baby, so I've been asking. In 3 cards only. Effie Tapo. Three cards. Oh, so these are beautiful cards. These are not cards. Ekatre will say, Madam Dawohoso. The cards are telling us that, let me say, we recent past, you've been focused on family. When we near ko, I say, or maybe some messages for December. So I think that for December, you will be more focused on family. You will be more focused on relations. Ebusuano, near yawo watumo near wawu creating. Your focus will be going there a lot. So this means it's possible that you reunite with family in this first week of December, no, or you go to family and our family be me about, or you just focus your energy on these family situations. And a life and also say you are going to do better focusing on these family, especially on your child. We see here that you're related to children and so. And a life and say I will say with me body sa cry energy no eyi. So you need to be able to look at embodying cry energy no. So be a child at heart, and that will make you happy throughout this time. And a life and say near my wow to one or more, because here we see it's possible you get what you want. You're possible said this time around in Ubenya and near Mabia wope and focus on getting that almost a memory side. Emma will feel at ease, Emma will feel happy, and focus on being a child and then your children as well. And I think say we focus on this the first week of December will be more easier for you because you will be coming like a child. And children on Fabibia on Jenny or China and one say or share what makes or no happy, then they go about it. So just look at the things that make you happy and then go about it this time period. I think you will be fine. Infinite spirit. Oh, hey, I'm going to say you. Me patch over first over your reading. I'll be to me after me 0500326799 0500326799. And then me say my lipstick lipstick is it should bring me a lot more of you. Please, if you are new here, follow me account. And if I read for you, you can leave me a comment under any of my sessions. So, me because it keeps me in the pool at least. People me videos so best circulating and so that's a bit me bring me something good as well. Hey, Yamra in 3 cards on me. What message does universe have for you? 3 cards only. Yeah, oh, but don't I love these energies? I think that it's because right now Mercury konenim and a Saturn is so konenim. So the only retrograde that you was is say Uranus and Jupiter. And a Jupiter retrograde is where you're hard drinks. The only thing is that sometimes you best struggle with believing other people's ideologies. You better say you better koya yimu. But these 2 cards here I'm picking. I just say the first week of December no easy be ebeba. We will suddenly let go of obstacles, ACC, we are going to be having the ease. So we see here that Yamra, my great grandmother, Nicole wife, and I am Kanisa, Nicole wife, now your friend Yamra. So I don't know, maybe I'm being biased picking you, or the name just caught my attention. And she was a very prosperous woman. Now always by him now we are seeing here that we get the Queen card for you. Here we see that as I say, confidence, this week it will come. With faith in yourself, ebeba. And we see that you will have the desire to renew your relationship, to push towards something new. And communication with your partner, so it be improving. So this week, communication is getting better with your partner. Not just a mubetimi resolve misunderstanding bia na akoso ewo montemu the past few weeks. Now is a time to resolve it. Now is a time to have a whole renewal in your relationship. And now is a time to have better communication with people you had problems with. Until this week, life and I say, keep the confidence going. It will really help you a lot if you do. And also, I see here that it is going to go well. So just do something. Priscilla Dazi. So when I pick 3 girls, here we are. Then I'll be looking at picking 3 guys. I think I would have to do it that way to make it a bit fair. Now I draw hey, Udina me fire no media me refuel. Dazi. What was that? Priscilla Dazi. Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Priscilla Dazi? What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear this week? Infinite Spirit. Who? Priscilla, over major hoko in 3 cards only. First week, hey Priscilla, what's the sound? You've really changed it, but entirely bad. We see here that life and say this particular week, we're dealing with tension, kakra. You are dealing with situations and you're very favorable. I say all of a sudden, and be brave. I say falling apart, and I say that is the energy for the week. So the start of it, nimpusa nebeye. I am shishia kakra, the feeling that enema say so we see here that you may deal with tension. We be dealing with disagreements and kakra with other people. But the universe is also saying that you are going to also free yourself from which means that an entirely difficult week. You would encounter some difficulties, yes, but the possibility that ubetimi redeem you so and if you are going through issues, start telling yourself that this same week you can go out of that situation. So be very positive about this week. Allow yourself to have the freedom. Allow yourself to enjoy freedom from all these situations. Yeah. Samuel Kofi Arthur. Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Samuel Kofi Arthur? What is he supposed to know? What is he supposed to hear in 3 cards only? Samuel Kofi Arthur. Samuel Kofi Arthur. So we see here that this week, for you, begin again, boy. I say, hey, my friend, boy, sorry, Mr. Boss. Hey, so Samuel, we see here that this week, Wanka Sampo, you'll be having that fresh feeling, almost say to begin, to start something new. We inspiration, and it will feel like opportunities, and so pope nehu. You say, and yama beti me pick speed, especially say delays were one and say, you say news and be positive, and the news, and so I don't think a be near Wobesha a new thing, but a bibia a war dada, and now ube here say ube to one more. So whether it's a relations, it's a work, a business, we see that the old people and our old situations and a bit me resurrecting and then suddenly na stagnation everywhere quite be so the speed and on ashasi so adia bia na awful say na da wache there was our sign shasi bio no allow yourself to go and do it now. Mauli Amada, Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Mauli Amada? What is he supposed to know? What is he supposed to hear? It's the one thing he needs to keep going. Mauli Amada, what message does universe have for you? The first week of December in 3 cards only. Mauli Amada. Edi abraboni say, or family issue. I would say now we see that you've been going through some difficulties or past way. Let me say or family hardship. A bit via yesika me bit me so health related and near manana we deal with near dear. Here we see that you've done well. You've done the work. You've pushed towards be better. And easy because as an you were juggling with a lot of things. But Abrabone so say, look at you. You've done so well. Why are dear? And now no, sa week way no, sa hardship no, improve it. You are at the end of this. And you know, and yama besha see looky better. So there is no reason for you to but but understand that our hardship is coming to an end. So it's possible that this week you can get an offer or you can just move towards a path a bit difficulties now will come a bit free so let me pick one guy then free where is the guy? I can't find William Kojo. What is that? William Kojo Lalu. I'm sorry if I didn't get it right. William Kojo Lalu. I'm sure I'm correct. Infinite Spirit. Oh, you don't do that to a girl. And Suma me why in Pacho. In 3 cards only. Oh no. What message does universe have for William Kojo Lalu this week? What is he supposed to know? What is he supposed to hear? That's the one thing he needs to keep going. William Kojo Lalu 3 cards. Oh, I think I love it. Either you've been out of work and I say like this week that is the energy that can be either say we wait me juma too much and I say juma na nkasa you may find that you need to instead of working be at home rest yourself and I also say what for near maybe and now this week you are going to start to feel the weight of but life is saying now go towards ease even though moving towards the work and rest balance it with and then you can also look at coming home going home something like that with someone and a household relationship so we see it is improving and I think that not just a Mercury retrograde ereke mumu bebre mo relationship pa asentokwane bebre enti now no a lot of you will be having that renewal no mo nkomodie ni ade be sha ase say improve so the difficulties you've had to experience in the past that is ending, that is going away. Mary Kesewa, Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Mary Kesewa? What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear? What is the one thing she needs to keep going? Mary Kesewa. What message does universe have for you this week? and a spirit and 3 cards. Hey, Mary. Mary, we see here that this week, you may be disappointed about something. Let me get this done. Okay. America, so this week you wait me I encounter disappointment. You can just be disappointed about something. And I be work, it be related to work. And it can also be related to your family. So we see that possible say this week, now say why you're disappointed kakra about how udwuma sem ana udwuma sem ekọ ana how our family situation etie. But here entirely bad because now the retrogrades na nkasa kra no free also we see that renewal the possibility things can get better again and there might be improve the possibility you can even end up gaining after this disappointment if you encounter disappointment will be disappointed now heartbroken about a particular situation and understand that the best sign so any week who deal with all negative energies. We see that you have a chance at building something right during this week. Juliana, Juliana Achiampo, Infinite Spirit in 3 cards. What message does Universal for Juliana Achiampo? What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear this week? Infinite Spirit in 3 cards. Juliana Achiampo. Now, life and say, Juliana, you are moving towards a new path. Or moving towards a new direction. We see that. We're moving towards a new direction. As a suddenly December will no and so you feel the need to move towards at the forefront. It can be you suddenly moving towards where you must travel. And here we see that Utu one among so oh boy, girl, something good a bit free moamba. And here, a very requires will be taking action because life and they say taking action to an amount ye baby. And it's not like reward and a from nothing. You are going to need to put in the work. First, I was say Kenya is our energy, Now, if you will drive you towards chasing that new opportunity, you should be ready to explore. Say your spiritual path, I'll be ready to do it. And I say, I'll be ready to move towards it again. And I say, your relationship and so understand that you are going to also be pushing towards a whole new area. And I say, it's possible you can even move it to the next level. And a life and say utu one among bibia ne kwan so this week you will start to see results so you need to. I've seen Martina answer Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. Martina answer. What message does universe have for you? Infinite Spirit, Martina, answer in 3 cards only this week. Hey, I don't know, this I say it's the second person drawing the same deck. See, so Martina, you too. It's about your family. Who say about your legacy, something you were focused on building. Say your family. This week, and on I be focus. throughout the week no ye hu say ubetu anamo afa saa ebusua nneema ne ho and enye bibi foforo a wo sha ase because we see there are the dada you've been putting in the work, putting in the effort no but we encounter challenges our life and say now these hardship, these difficulties, these sickness, you will just have recovery. It's a recovery possible. You'll be able to get yourself out of this hard and dark place, this week. So a lot is changing. Enema bebree sesama wo enema bebree improve ma wo enti ebeboa wo say ubetimi take advantage of the energy and then start doing that new Shasia said oh yeah ifo kokua me ba cho wonye reading that what the any say obey reading reading as well ubetimi afrɛ me 0500326799 na ma hwe we chat ma and we chat there so be sha ye share wo past life or current life, career possibilities, relationship matters or personality na fe ya draw cards so e dey account whichever you want I do it. So if you want open date of birth reading and na ye dey be share wo past life na ade no I do it. Open tarot cards reading where be if you are Mishadi about Kumienu say be a bekwa. In one tarot card session, you are allowed to ask 3 questions. Mema yebi ubisa questions miensa. Enti miensa no na ma draw cards no 3 times edi a share edi a mau. Me ba cho me draw ni 3 we are Mary. That is one session. You cannot say oh what dear, because there are people like that, they want to squeeze your time and they do not also want to give you the respect for that. And semeyena 3 questions, you just prepare the 3 most important questions na ya she ebia me koye bibi in relations to travel ebekwa na I will draw the decks to see ebia efia ma me relationship no ebeye papa I draw me the one wo partner ni din na me dey draw cards so that we can see the nature of it. Sometimes obi oha obey reading no catch will say ono dey you good mpene ho asem but na cards no can be foforo until sa fe wo sha ase say we say sa na etie na please. If you are going to go for a reading, you're very good. You're very honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself about some of these things because you want clarification. Open clarity. Open say what's here na say. Into open say what's here say. Other na wonka wonokre because a lot of you sometimes you are looking at a person's chart. The chart is telling you exactly what is going on, but sometimes these people are living in their own head. Or feel sending fantasies no reality, so they end up painting a picture. I just say a catchy omo answer omo edru hono. So please be ye reading me say me no we reading na me ye video session but me nam na me share okra enya ade a me ho men kai wo mpo because I've trained my eyes to not enipa nanimo no enye no nti na ye session but just so I would know say obi wo ho ebeye interactive. That is why I do the video session. Enti obi wo ho a onim say okoye reading there reading here way or what TikTok he there me okoye wo bibia na wo beka kire me adekro na enkohwe etese na ye waka kire edua ana waka kire mframa. I can look at your chart to give you all that sits in it. I don't remember anything anymore. It's most of the time I do 2-3 days. Ebi anani panosio. Yeah, that no what catch me say. I don't remember a thing because me keep your message ni wo mitrimo. And your message is not my message. Wasem intimidema we are my medjuma. If you even have questions, I tell them that let it be the same day no now why you will be some question so that I can look at it and give you the answer. But I will be frame me now later outside can say, oh if you me 3 months ago now maybe then it means you are going to book for another session, because you cannot come and put me in a seat for 30 to an hour and I will say me should be now what day we are be damasi. I mean yes of I tell people mean yes of mean yeah sorry Juma. So with what I do, you come to me. We are going to explore your chats. And me reading it so affordable. Obi to me afford it. Obi to me send them a message, and I will be to me frame me after session. No, afraid na mashi. Now what's your life? I said because me say my brother say boa me. And I me buy so more minimum more me boa or more navigate or more chatting. So they are way happier. A lot of them are way happier now. Unless someone person obey Jumano because of feel says still now I was so repeated past and no the ebema problem. Enti obepesa obey reading now. Please just book a session for yourself. Now what's your life and I say. If Kukua, 3 cards on the Infinite Spirit, what message do you have for her this week? What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear? 3 cards only. What is life telling you? If Kukua, Abrabono Sedain. If Kukua, Abrabono say this week, you know. Obe starting week, you know, feeling very emotional about something. I say all of a sudden, and you are feeling it within your body. Until we are very emotional, but that is also giving you an opportunity to heal yourself, to heal your wound. That is what I'm getting here. And universe say if you are able to not to overcome the emotions but to manage and be with it better, we see here that you are moving towards success. Whether a travel, whatever you want to do, we see that if you can take charge of your own emotions right, you are moving towards a very successful energy. And we are getting 2 new energy. So this is like a whole new era for you, where life is saying that Bosomena shall see, so you too shall see, begin again. Stella Ofiano, Infinite Spirit, in 3 cards only. Stella Ofiano, what is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to? So when we came here first, no guy be wahano your friend or I've forgotten Frederick. Frederick me who dini bio. If you can help me, put your name there for me because I knew you were here. If you buy and I also buy. And I don't see your name here again. And see, if I would do not to run a mommy draw card and mom. Stella Kofiano, Infinite Spirit, in 3 cards on. What message does the universe have for her this week? What is she supposed to know? Me say energy now new. But I have me say, one thing we get is that Stella say also it feels like even though you may want to, you may dream it, you may decide it, you may not be able to do it the way now open up at this point, So your life itself is transforming, it is changing. But I say, even though as a person we shall say, but you are being a bit naive. So it may be that, and I'm on our person to know, I say, with seriousness with it, no, also, and I also say, possible say be your honor, you want to start something whilst be before for a woman, and now I call her drink, kakra. Into life and say even though be person will be share but if be na went me anya no ntemsa it is a went me so anya share say wo hwe say ade we kra wutu hu anamo no eyema wo ana say bi anka you can do differently nanka ye differently kakra. I think it would help you. Frederick sir, Infinite Spirit, in 3 cards only. What message does universe have for Frederick Sir? What is he supposed to know? What is he supposed to hear? In 3 cards only. Frederick Sir. Madame Fubi de Frederick. Osi onemi ayaka o. Osi onemi ayaka. Mama ni maka bibi mani wife. He's really mad at me, but he sees my post and he likes them. No like, so see on me ayaka. Can you imagine? Frederick's 3 cards only. Oh. So what is life telling us? I think that Frederick, this week you bet me I encounter Obia. Onye faithful and also be or ye cheater or ye cheats. It can be in business sense and I say in partnership sense. We see here that this week, somebody will try so be clever with you. This person may try so be near be behind your back. And we see that it can be related to family. And this is going to create disagreement pa ewo mo ntemu. And I say school is so na wo kwa na wo suya bibi or you do something together with somebody. Every way ye bra obema we ni anda ho no yie. When it comes to maybe wo tro bibi wo sign bibi wo ni obi ye nhihye ye bia. Be wenini yina, don't be like this. Be a tool yina fully. Ubenya cry for goggles because we see here that situation ebetimi create and tawantawa kakra wo one afofro entemo. And this can also be say a school and so on. Then it can also be school na ubenya will challenge so now whoever you have business with one obi edi nkita ho this week die wanini nyina open your eyes wide so that set Kwesi is it what Apoto Infinite Spirit in 3 cards only. Set Kwesi Apoto Seka. I said I would finish in 12 minutes. They say I cut 24 minutes. Until the last 2 minutes, I may use it to draw a general card for all of us. I need the message too, so that you bet me this week. So even if I'm not able to read a card for you, I'll do a general one, which I know will also resonate with you, because usually universe now my messages. So me amada jiswa. And yes, I will even do pre-recorded videos of the readings, based on the signs, nanka me posti. But me madad, me shaboma, I'm tired. Me shabokrana na ya sem for please, it baby a matemasi kakra. And a tarot card reading now, so ne go on your day. So you can even book for a private reading session for your own self. I know that mobile has you give me your support in the but you can also do more by booking for a reading session for yourself. Now, wow, set Kwesi Apoto. Infinite Spirit and 3 cards. I think that this week you are in for stress because I hear you say Monday ya mpono enema bi tete wa how ema wuntemenda why you very worried pa. And I think that our worries no you tied to fear. We sure say be a best say but life and say ubetimi enya ne wakoma edaso. So it's possible you would have your wishes come true. But then again, ubetimi nso enya problem will fie. Efie na witimo no ana say enipa woni omo etibomo no, you may have problems with these people. So if you have roommates, understand that there can be problems with these people this week. So obetoto niema ye kakra. But life and say there is no reason for you to be afraid. There is no reason for you reason to fear. Don't be worried, because it's possible that and you need to also be grateful for what you haven't even had yet. I think that and also Michael Abuaje. I think when I do Michael Abuaje, Nama Yemiensa. And I'll be moving on to 3 girls. Then we come back to say wait to me 3 boys. I'm not sure. Because in Chibia 12 minutes in Ebeba. Michael Abuaje. What message does universe? It's Obeya will read in a Obey me a framing 0500326799. Nama hwɛ chats na ma na wate wabrabo ase na wambo na beyi wambo ka se wo ma me bi na eye wo because wa past life do wa ye niema bi saa niema na so na ye ha wo sisi enti utu anamon foforo na nke no na boa wo this particular time. Michael Abuaje in 3 cards. Age. So Michael, we see that what's the sound, Bruno? Because this week you bet me a try work kakra. Week you bet me I'm a worries kakra. We see here that you can be heartbroken about something. And I say, obey disappointed over how I near my shall see a mawono. It's a hebema when near bripa. In fact, when you be one shall the amope privy to an amoa, a beb costi wisika. Enti ebe boa senka say obi wo hono ma ono na woji wisika free ne hwa or say somebody or the source of your income no. I think that is the person I'll be to me and disappointed because how you must say ye bema energy and your buy energy. So we see that you may have an encounter with this person and then suddenly na I say Tibi asika krona or the bema will no cry na koye disappointing and ye enough na akoma why you worried kakra. But do you have to be worried? No, you have to plan better and see say you will seek a seminar soon be a baby a done a bit me a hard call issues more. Just manage your money better. I think that's a noble grace in Tiamo, infinite spirit in 3 cards on what messages universal for grace in Tiamo. What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear? 3 cards on grace. So I think that life and all say this week, you know, Asha no ebe feeling very successful. It will feel like near wuye na nonka ebe koyi. And say where to find so we see that you may suddenly feel uninterested. As a wahoke kawe near memuno. Suddenly ebe timi perform kakra. But say okay kawo honswa we see that something beautiful can happen. Aha yehu say when you be beka bomu ana when you be betu akwotena ana mo be pushi relations no e de akọ animo kakra. And as nipa kro ne so wa kwentu ma I think that onu momi na ho keka no na ebetimi ya ha adwen ebi ana he may not be pushing into you therefore tonight was so the be share won na ebi a as a dwindle from kakra. But here no ma wo kwan ma yensisi wo because with this lack of interest no ebetimi the procrastination kakra, confusion kakra. It's na afi ne wasa we ye kra o mpese obeye bio ye no de ebe ha papa and I think that ebe boa say nka ube focus on turning things around, making things better, looking at success. If our hockey come factor infinite spirit in 3 cards on what message was universal for Ya Mavis. Hey. What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear? 3 cards on Ya Mavis. December way, I think that ade a wo be ye adwuma ma wo body na bra nkasa because who say you are starting off with a very positive energy. Aha no me ase enkwa aba wo mu ahokeka aba wo mu wani abre and you are ready to push but aha who say obe ye dodo obe ya abro so enti I think that men nyambro so men fa niema bi a ho nhye dan hia nkyekere wo homa wo mbre kakra na obetimi no na waye ebeboa because here we see that as they say the emotions be any baby any feelings as a ma okra sika ho adwuma when you want to take action, you want to do things instead of rely on emotions. Then you also drag your one shall be drag your one for a trade. And say, please, Oya kakra, now I home kakra. I think we should be fine. Hey, Emma no bako ya enima. Infinite Spirit in 3 cards on yeah enema. What is she supposed to know? What is she supposed to hear? In 3 cards on yeah enema. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, possible say be your honor this particular week, either will be coffee and I say you will connect with people from your past and I say you may be wanting to travel back to the past. We see here that you may have a message. Wait me a message this week that will push you to doing that, maybe traveling because I have picked as a travel cards, so you may be moving to Quine during this first week, and I also say it's also related to your children, so you may be looking at now focusing on woman and I say to and I'm all for with regards to a career and I say they say maybe traveling to see family, traveling to or past, that can be happening. And I say it could be you. Why not suddenly your mind will be there. But the energies are beautiful. It's ya who say near Obesha what they and you will be doing all that needs to be done, which means that this week it can be very fruitful for you, or at best a bit nyane anamo fofra na brabo fofro edi amount almost say makasa nearly 2 hours me no msio ba kompo me nye bibia. And that is because I didn't do anything last week. As the last week me a Monday, Tuesday, then suddenly everything went bibia menkai do am ye mpo. I just said more na mobekai, but I remember that I didn't do throughout the week and I was able to do just a few things. And then let me say I should just put in the energy today. It's the energy no na me putting in Infinite Spirit in 3 cards on I think that now for the 12 minutes, I probably may do just 2 readings a bit. Then after that, now I draw the general card for all of us. Even I need the message, so I want to hear what the universe has for me. And see, me pacho. So you're reading and so I'll be to me a bookie session with me. And don't worry about maybe I'm bored yet reading some in such a way so be a bit to me for the bill, be a bit to me a little bit of information about one. So allow yourself to take the chance and I will be your horse, maybe I make my life in one in free yummy. Hey Ghana, adeɛ biara na ɛboa nipa ma ɔyɛ self aware no, adeɛ biara ɛboa nipa ma ɔte ne ho ase, etu anama ɔpama ne ho no, ɛno ne na ye demonizing, but understanding your life, ɛnyɛ yɛ ka ne sɛ ɛnyɛ bad ana sɛ wobɛte w'abrabɔ ase no, imagine sɛ na me so na edwene sɛ miko hwehwɛ me ho a enya ade papa, I would have wasted all this knowledge. And all these people that would need to come to me to have this real discussion that helps them to turn omoniyama around them. Na aye din so mo biti me aye, because nobody is going to be there. Please, edu baby let go of that na enye or enye ndebe boni ni ade no, and start understanding your life. If I tell you that readings, pastors do readings, obiaye reading, it doesn't discriminate. Obiaye reading just so they can understand my life, so please just do a reading. Tewa brabo ase na aboa tewa brabo ase a ebeboa. You'll be able to choose better for yourself. Afe woni obia nkonkoye na we ye na ese me na we na ye me say na onye sabio ekua na infinite spirit in 3 cards only. Ekua na I love that we are getting this new way. So December way, there is a possibility you can get pregnant, and I also say pregnancy is a success. So of course, possible so will be to me a success. But here it can be a surprising thing that happens to you. It has a winning that suddenly. Na I say adiena bemwedi amount. So if it's pregnancy, it will be an unexpected pregnancy. And universe also say this one you protected. So adiena this particular week obe discover any success you have whether you're related to your relations or career universe say idea firm, it is strong, and it can go with you for a long time. And allow yourself to embrace these goodies. I think that it will be helpful for you. Don't you think I should draw the general cards for Yenina this time around? Let me draw the general cards instead, so that Yenina you will be benefited from it. Infinite Spirit, what message does universe have for all of us? What are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to hear? Infinite Spirit, in 10 cards only, what message does universe have for all of us for the first week of December? What are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to hear? In 10 cards only. So I'm doing 10 cards because a general message, so that you be better so even with the 10 cards, I think that okay. And let me draw 2 angel cards so they are counted. Infinite Spirit, what message does universe have for all of us for the month of December? What are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to hear? 1 card only. Okay. So let's get the other angel card. Infinite Spirit, what message does universe have for us in the month of December? What are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to hear? 1 card only. 1 card only. Oh, I think I love this card. Enti ahanomo universe ne say in December yemu bi ohonoma oho ya encounter restriction bebre, and this restriction it could be enkofo bi omo your life ena nhyeso den ene ntwesan ade nana omo de ba ya brabo mu enti na asa ma ya stuck where your past ye pese yetimi movie from past no, but ye ntimi ye tu ye ho hye bibi mu a na afe yetu ho anamoa. So I think let me get the message as well. So in December we know yebe encounter enkofo a say omo be restricted. So if these people ewo ye dwuma mu a, they can play out like your bosses omo share so den and I say ye be share restriction kakra and ebe ma yet to say ya ka ye past mu ye be pese ye be moving on from past no, but na say ye difficult kakra ba ne ye hu wa ha ne say December yi mo no ye betimi akeka ye hu etu anamon no e de ye hu ahye enema foforo mu, because look at us I say ya ye free suddenly ye pese ye de ye hu rura bibi foforo mu nti na che say dodo na no ye be share bibi foforo ase. What we see here is that ye possible say ade foforo na ye pese ye sha ase ye ne sika betimi ye si kwan kakra enti ye be ye se bi asika kra ye pede ahye mu no na ye ntime mba te se ne ye pe no. At the same time and then so bi ankofo bi a ye wo so omoboa ma ye no na omo ntime mboa ye enti ye partners enke bi omo be support ye na e wa ha no ye hu se support no ebeba enti ye be ma ase sika sem no ho be kwa atwe kakra ye be dwene ho kakra na eno na ma ase ne ye pe no ye nsantimi enka enti saafo ye a omo create obstacles no hwe ne ye de ye omo ye free omo ho ye tu anamo we free omo ho afi akọ be afoforo etu anamo foforo enti say your relations are not just say ye free ne AC ye kwan na e restrict ye ne ho akọ be ya freedom ewo be foforo ye betimi enya ne ye pe enti na chese ha no mo no a lot of us no ye ja enema bi egu December we mo no ye ja enema bi efree honomo na afi ye push on to new things and it could be travel for some of us ebetimi aye say yes relationship no ebetimi aye say ne ye na say share restriction no ye be yi e de free honomo na afi ye rebirth no e na asha ase no, and here is where we get what we want. And a life and say because say restrictions ni betimi awo ho nti e wo say ye reconsider your choices no say ne ye te ho ne mmoa ya ye mfa akukudro emfree ho na life and say e wo say ye timi take your power back baby na ye ja ye tumi ne wo ye ma afoforo na ye hye ye so edi ye so no, we have to let that go na afi ye take your power ne back afi ye decide ma ye ho ye ntu anamo ne ma ye ho e ma ye ntena baby a crash ye no say ye timi ye ne saa e beboa ye this time no enti I think all of us we needed this message. Life and say yen take your power back. We should reconsider your choices no your choices bi a you making it before enkofo bi omo wo your life say ni omo ya ni so omo see your kwan relationship bi a it is not improving, it is not getting better. The universe is saying that you need to reconsider enema now and don't be afraid to let it all go. Na afi take your power back. Yaka wa shedodo abrabone say take your power back everywhere enti tumi ni wo wa wo mu dada, so just take it back ebeboa wo ha enti I think that ebeboa say ye di reading no ebesi ha no mo enti wo be pese me ye reading so ama wo a me pa cho wo betimi afre me 0500326799 na mahwe wo chat no de amawo na wate wo life ase wate wo brabo ase watimi ehu enema a ebeboa wo this particular time no medase edini e fia maame baby ayedu idie. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but if I am able to come here, then I'm sure I'll be able to also give messages to a lot of us. It's December we no near life ne ka try any say yen taking your power no back. Yen taking your power no back. Ade bia e restrict ye. Ade bia na akan ya hye ema yentime nde ye ho yes ye de ye ho hye bibia mu a na afi yentime mnye forward movement no na still na say yaka bia na ayigina no universe ne say yen take ye power yen sign for ye tumi no bio yen sign emmo ebrane ma ye ho yen sha ase en reconsider your choices no enema ne bia ya ye no samboa ya yen jeje mu e yo okay say ye be ye ne sa medase Yedi ni ye fia maame nti wobɛpɛ sɛ mehwɛ wo chat ama wo abɛtumi afrɛ me 0500326799 macrown bye